Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Band Together Leadership. My name is Paul Everts. You can reach me at my email address, which I wish you would. It's BAND, the number 2, together, bandtogether at Comcast.net. Also, go to our website, which is Conducting My Life, where you can get our book, Conducting My Life, which is great little stories about my first half of my career with leadership lessons at the end. It's got great reviews. You can go to Amazon.com. You can read the reviews and go, wow, it's a real book. So I'm grateful for that. Also, go to the curriculum tab. You'll see I am a certified trainer, speaker, coach for the Maxwell team. John C. Maxwell is one of my favorite authors in leadership, and I can come out to your business, your family, school, whatever, and we can work on the curriculum that you see. You choose the curriculum, we talk, and we make it happen. It's a great part of my life, and I'd love to share that with you. I'm doing this on the 27th of July. I believe you're seeing it sometime around August the 30th, I hope. School should be in session for many of you. I was a high school teacher from July the 3rd, 1989 to December 22nd, 2021. And I made an announcement on last week's show that I'm back teaching, and I'm excited about that. I'm at John Adams Academy doing music, elementary school music, 5th grade through 8th grade for beginning band. Have no idea how that's turning out because, as I said, I'm recording this on July 27th. I hope it's going well. And then, because we would have just started, we would have started, today. Yeah, there you go. Today would be the first day. And that's something to think about as you're listening to this. And I'm going, wow, today's the first day. But anyway, I'm excited. John Adams Academy is a great charter school, and it's exciting to be. Never taught at a charter school, so we can see what that's like. It took me 56 years to teach at a charter school. But not only am I teaching at a charter school, no. I'm also teaching at Bear River High School, and I'm teaching band, choir, and guitar. That should have started probably 2 weeks ago, and we'll see how that's going. I'm thinking it's going to go okay. Believe it or not, charter in a public school, and I'm sure that's getting people's noses wrinkled, and they're not happy with me. But I think everyone should be able to have music, and I want to get music out there as much as I can. I've had a great career, and if that means being in a charter school and a public school, throw in a private school too. What the heck? I just think that all children should have music. There you go. And that's because it helps them with listening, which is what today's topic is in this beautiful book, 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader. And again, I would love you to buy this book. I don't read word for word. Why? Because I want you to buy the book, and I want Dr. Maxwell to get mad at me. So this is chapter 11, listening. To connect with their hearts, use your ears. Woodrow Wilson, American president, said, "The ear of the leader must ring with the voices of the people." John Maxwell says, "A good leader encourages followers to tell him what he needs to know, not what he wants to hear." There you go. Love Dr. Maxwell. Okay, let's see what we got here, everybody. Listening. As much as she talks, she listens more. Who would you include in the list of the most influential people in the United States? Certainly the president would make the list. So would Alan Greenspan. Michael Jordan might make it. His is the most recognized face on the planet. Remember when this was written. You could argue for Bill Gates to be on it. Stop for a moment and think about the people you would include. Now I want you to add a name that you might not have considered. And again, remember when this is written. He adds Oprah Winfrey. In 1985, Oprah Winfrey was practically unknown. She appeared in Steven Spielberg's The Color Purple, and she was the host of a local morning talk show which she had been doing in Chicago for just a year. What success she had achieved could be attributed to her ability to talk. Communicating with people is how I always developed any kind of value about myself, says Oprah Winfrey. And she received praise for it early in life. I remember being 2 years old and speaking in church and hearing people say, "That child sure can talk. That is one talking child." But Oprah Winfrey also did more than her share of listening. In fact, the ability to listen has been a chief characteristic of Oprah Winfrey's life. She is an inveterate learner. That's a good word. And her listening ability got its start as she absorbed the wisdom of writers. Winfrey devoured fiction and biographies, learning about how other people feel and think. And in the process, she also learned about herself. That bent toward listening has served her well in every aspect of her career. Its application is obvious for her television show. Oprah Winfrey is constantly observing and listening to find issues to address on the air. And when she brings celebrities, authors, or experts on her show, she genuinely listens to what they have to say. Music star Madonna said about Oprah Winfrey, she said, quote, "She has been in the public eye for so long, yet she has this amazing rapport with people. I don't know how she does it." Well, Oprah Winfrey does it through listening. Oprah Winfrey's ability to listen has been rewarded with remarkable success and incredible influence. She is the highest paid entertainer in the world and is worth nearly $500 million. Each week, 33 million people in the United States alone watch Oprah Winfrey's show. Despite her show's success, she recently gave thought to discontinuing it, which she obviously has. But instead, she decided to revamp her show. How did she decide what changes to make? She asked her staff. She told them, "It doesn't have to be work. Making changes in this show is like making changes in our lives. It can be fun to do. So let's stretch. What can we do to make it more fun?" She had a lot of doubts about one of the ideas her people came up with, but she also had enough wisdom to listen to the idea and give it a try. The idea was for a book club. As you probably know, the book club's success has been phenomenal. Hundreds of thousands of people are learning and growing by reading, some for the first time. And Winfrey is delighted. Her goal in life is to add value to people, and she succeeds because she listens. Fleshing it out. In the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, Dr. Maxwell points out that leaders touch a heart before they ask for a hand. That is the law of connection. But before a leader can touch a person's heart, the leader has to know what's in the heart. The leader learns by listening. An unwillingness to listen is too common among poor leaders. Peter Drucker, the father of American management, believes that 60% of all management problems are a result of faulty communications. Dr. Maxwell would say that overwhelming majority of communication problems comes from poor listening. A lot of voices are clamoring out there for your attention. As you think about how to spend your listening time, keep in mind that you have two purposes for listening. The two purposes: one, to connect with people, and to learn. For that reason, you should keep your ear open to these people. Got to keep your ears open to your followers. That's number one. You got to keep your ears open to your customers. That's number two. You got to keep your ears open to your competitors. And then number three, you got to keep your ears open, or four, I'm sorry, got to keep your ears open to your mentors. And again, each has a paragraph with it, but I want you to buy the book. And I don't want to get in trouble. All right, so reflecting on it. Are you a good listener? Dr. Maxwell knows when he started in leadership, he was not a good listener. He was too busy doing his own thing and trying to make things happen. But once Dr. Maxwell slowed down and paid greater attention to what was going around Dr. Maxwell, he found that his activity had sharper focus and accomplished more. So you're going to bring it home. So you're going to improve your listening. Here's what you got to do. You got to change your schedule. Again, paragraph, buy the book. You got to meet people on their turf. and you got to listen between the lines. And now the daily takeaway. President Theodore Roosevelt was a man of action, but he was also a good listener. And President Roosevelt appreciated that quality in other people. So once at a gala ball, President Theodore Roosevelt grew tired of meeting people who returned his remarks with stiff, mindless pleasantries. So he began to greet people with a smile, saying, quote, he goes, "I murdered my grandmother this morning." Most people, so nervous about meeting him, didn't even hear what President Theodore Roosevelt said. But one diplomat did. Upon hearing the president's remark, the diplomat leaned over and whispered to President Theodore Roosevelt. He said, "I sure she had it coming to her." The only way to find out what you are missing is to start listening. And that's so true. That's one of the things about music that I love teaching the kids. Listen to what you're doing. Do you like the way it sounds? No. Fix it. Listen to what people are saying. Do you like what they're saying? No. Fix it. Or don't. Or better yet, why don't you come together and fix it together? You need to teach people like, hey, this is not the way we're doing it. So let me hear your ideas because we're going to change it. I need to hear your ideas. Let's build on our ideas together. We call that synergy. Definitely listening is a wonderful skill. All right? Active listening. Say, so I heard you say this. No, I didn't say it. Then what did you say? Because that's how I heard you say it. Whew. Love listening. Sometimes it's really hard. I got to tell you. And sometimes I'm just going to block it out too. Listen doesn't mean you have to agree. You're not listening to me. No, I'm listening to you. I just disagree. Listening is going to help a lot. Begin with the end in mind. Every choice you make is who you are, so choose wisely. Seek first to understand and be understood. And then finally, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I care about you. That's why I do that. Oh, by the way, this handsome fellow right here, Captain, posthumously, Captain Joseph Ambrose Flynn, my grandfather, still at sea on the USS Indianapolis, looking over his grandson's shoulder. I told you I was doing this July 27th. His ship, unfortunately, was sunk on July 30th. I love my grandfather. He's my hero. I only got a couple of heroes. He's one of them. All right, everybody. Find a hero. Listen to what they're saying. Why don't you be somebody's hero too, by the way? Okay? And maybe they'll listen to you. All right, everybody. Love you. God bless. Thanks for a great day today. Bye.